So I met a super cool couple when I did the float in Pinedale that invited me to see their 65-acre ranch just outside of the town of Pinedale. Beautiful piece of property. We were able to have dinner there, drink some beautiful wine, and the next day we went on their side-by-side to the Green River Lakes. The Green River Lakes, located in the Bridger Wilderness of the Bridger-Teton National Forest, Wyoming's most scenic drive accessible by car. Ranging from 8,000 to 13,000 feet in elevation is a beautiful glacier lake. The headwaters of the Green River provide the main tributary to the Colorado River. It's a 23-mile dirt road, which would have taken me a very long time in my van, so I was incredibly grateful. All right, we were headed on our way back to the ranch when we saw this little guy leading the way. He was beautiful and kind of trotted along in front of us for quite a while until he dashed into the mountains. But what a privilege to be able to be this up and close to all the beautiful wildlife Wyoming has to offer. It really was amazing. And I can't again emphasize how incredibly grateful I was for these two people that I met. Such good hearts, good people. All right, you guys. So I'm actually just left the Grand Teton National Park, and now I'm in the National Forest, and I'm heading to Atherton Creek campground that was recommended by the gentleman I bought my fishing pole from. It's National Forest back here, so I want to say it's like maybe $12 to camp back here, but oh my gosh, I just have to turn I'm gonna actually turn it out for a minute and just show you this view. This is insane. All right, so I'm gonna flip it around because I am looking like I've been on the road for a while. All right, hold on. All right, you guys. So, yeah, it's a paved road to this campground, and there's supposed to be a lake down here. Hopefully I can go do some fishing. And then there's the creek too that we're following as well. And I guess there's just a lot of wildlife here too. We're not too far from Yellowstone. So I'm guessing, bears and moose and buffalo, probably, all the thing, bison, I guess. And yeah, I'm keeping my eye out for sure. But what a beautiful drive, and they just paved this road, so it is a pleasure. National Forest back here, I want to say it's like $12 to camp, and it's going to be by the lake, I believe. But there was some dispersed camping along the way too, so if I don't find anything at the campground, I'm just going to come back up this road. But I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I feel like beautiful. I've said that word way too many times on this trip. So I'm trying to think of other ways to describe this area, but I just feel grateful. I feel grateful that I'm able to see this. I feel like everybody needs to venture out a little bit because there's just so many beautiful places to see right here in the States. So anyways, oh my gosh, wait, I'm gonna keep the camera on because we're gonna come up over the mountains range here, and the sun is shining on here, and it's pretty majestic. do have to look for my sign where I'm supposed to turn, not there. All right. I will check in with you. All right, my friends, there is the lake. I want to say that's Slide Lake, but I'm not 100% sure.
In 1 mile, take a slight right turn onto Atherton Creek Campground.
Yay! So it's going to be right by the lake. And these mountains are like lit up. Oh my gosh, I can't. I hope there's fishing in the lake. I don't really see anybody fishing, but...
Then arrive at your destination.
I love that. I thought I lost my navigation, but I did not. So here we are. We're going to go do some camping. Campground. All right. This is pretty dense back here. I'm gonna try to go a little further to see if I can get an opening where I can see the lake, because it's buggy back here and scary. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep going, and I want to be where I can see the mountains and such. It's too weird back here. It's too weird. All right, so that one's got a trailer in it. There's some, looks like some vault toilets. It's always exciting. All right, is that it? Was that all?
Arrive at your destination.
All right, so as usual, not as usual, I should say, but the campground was full, and I kind of had a feeling because I was coming in late that it might be. There was like 2 campsites open, but they were way tucked back in like very dense part of the campground, and all I just kept thinking about was bears jumping out, and then it was probably buggy, and you had no view of the lake. So he sent me kind of on a wild goose chase down this dirt road, which I've been literally like 4-wheel drive in my van. It has kind of calmed down a little bit, not quite so rough, and it looks like there's spots, there's starting to be pullouts. I'm following the Clear Creek River. It is the Clear Creek Campground, in case anybody finds my phone without me. I don't think I have Wi-Fi here. Okay. People are driving fast. I'm driving really slow. And my truck is super capable. It's the RV build out. Everything is shakes. The cabinets, the clearance underneath, all of that stuff. That's why I have to go slow. So she does great. She crawls up all these little things fine. I just have to navigate, which my years of motocross have come in handy because I know good lines. Yeah. So, but it just takes me a while. So I don't know. This is supposed to be 5 miles, so it's probably going to take me 5 days to get down here. But I'm supposed to be next to the creek. So I think I'm just gonna, because it's getting late, I'm just going to spend the night here. Like, even if I don't get out of my van, because I'm not really sure. This is grizzly country. There's probably mosquitoes everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm getting into. There are people coming and going on the road, so I know that it's not super secluded back here. But yeah, I'm just, navigating my van through these potholes in ruts, trying not to wreck her. And hopefully I'll find a good spot tonight, and I'll be able to sleep, and then in the morning I'll kind of reevaluate. I might take the 5-mile road back up to the campground around noon to see if any campsites are open. I feel more comfortable there. There's a beautiful lake that I feel like I can fish. But yeah, we'll see. I feel like sometimes these situations, even though they seem kind of scary to me because they're not going quite as planned, turn out to be like a beautiful experience. So I'm just gonna, hold on to that. And yeah, we'll see. It's beautiful back here, but I got another car coming up behind me. I'm just gonna have to go around. All right, so I am completely lost. No, I'm not completely lost, but I definitely am going with the plan B. But I came around the corner and I'm like, these mountains are like red, like they are, I don't know, burnt. Beautiful. So yeah, I'm kind of scared slightly because I'm way the hell back here. But I'm starting to descend, which is making me feel better about life. So I'm gonna try and get down this hill by that creek down there, and I'm gonna just enjoy this beautiful area here and sleep for the night, even if I don't get out of my van. And then tomorrow morning I will make the trek back up the dirt road, heading to the campground that I originally was going to go to. But I mean, I can't be mad about being back here. It's ridiculously beautiful, but it's very remote, and my van is, the van, like I said, the van truck's doing great, but I just worry about everything rattling around. Like, I'm gonna end up with everything on the ground. And it's remote back here, but there are people coming and going, and honestly, I will just stay in my van. It'll be fine. All right, so here we go. We're gonna have to navigate these rut situations. So I'm gonna stay high so that my center of gravity, oh, that's not working. Okay, just kidding. Thank you, van. You're doing great. All right, so it looks like the rest of the road is pretty good. I mean, it's fairly well maintained. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, this is crazy. But it's beautiful back here, and there's like pastures back here, so there's people back here. I don't know how they get home into the store every day. There must be another road coming in, but all right, you guys, so I'm here in Wyoming somewhere. So I went to go to the Atherton. I think it's Atherton. Hold on. Let's see. So I was gonna go to Atherton Campground, and it was full. There was only 2 sites left, and they were way back in the bushes. They looked super buggy and not very safe. So I decided, he's like, oh, there's a campground up the dirt road. It's about 5 miles. You know, it's a little washboardy, but it's fine. Okay, well, it was kind of gnarly. And I just kept going and going and going. And I am probably not far from the Clear Creek campground, but I just needed to stop. Like, I was just feeling like I don't have any cell service out here. I'm charging my Garmin right now so I can send out a message to my family and friends. But yeah, I'm right by the creek. So there's like a little pullout off the dirt road. So for tonight, I'm just gonna stay here. There is a couple big ranches up the road, so I feel semi-safe here. But I'm gonna turn this around and kind of show you what my view is. So it's not horrible, you know. I'm pretty sure that's the Clear Creek that's running through. I might even try and fish it later, or maybe even in the morning. I haven't seen anybody fishing it, but it looks like there should be fish in there. This is grizzly bear country, so they say. So I'm gonna, you know, get all my gear on, my bear spray, probably gonna carry, and I will have my, you know, my stuff. But yeah, it's really nice. So far it's quiet. There is a tent a little bit down the way here, but there's nobody there. So I'm just gonna, you know, stay the night here, see how I feel in the morning, and then I might drive back to Atherton Campground to see if any of the lakeside sites open. You said come around noon, so I'll go around noon, see what's available. But other than that, it's beautiful back here. People go super fast and I go super slow, so everybody gets mad. But my truck, the truck part of the van is great. It's just all the things that rattle in here. Like, I don't want to wreck my van going down a dirt road, so I just take my time. So I'm going to fire up this citronella candle because there are some mosquitoes. Not horrible, but there are some. And I'm going to like clean my van and get back to living in my van again, because I have been at that Airstream in Pinedale for a couple of weeks. So I want to like get my rhythm back going in the van. But this van is amazing. She did great on the dirt road. And I'm just going to stay safe here and stay low and enjoy the sound of the river. I'm going to have a margarita because I found these cutthroat margaritas that are amazing. Yeah, there's even a camp ring here. I have wood. If I'm feeling it tonight, I might have a little campfire. So that's what I'm doing today. And I will check in with you guys tomorrow or later tonight, or I don't know, but soon. All right, guys. Bye. So welcome to the episode of planning to go to one place and ending up in another place, but being so happy that you found this new place. This was kind of a theme throughout my trip. I would start off with GPS, a campground, and either the GPS would take me to a completely different place, or, as in this case, the campground was full, ended up finding a beautiful place to camp. I did try my hand at fishing in the creek with no luck at all, but I did manage to get completely bit up by mosquitoes. So there was that. So the next day I woke up, drove the 5 miles back up the dirt road, secured a campsite at the campground. I did get my big girl camera out and did take a few photos, but then I decided to go to Yellowstone for the day. I had never been there before and it was only about 45 minutes away. So I jumped in my van and headed to Yellowstone. Oh my, I had no idea how big and vast Yellowstone is. You clearly cannot see everything in a day, but I managed to see a lot of beautiful things. Definitely want to go back because I feel like I barely touched the surface there. So I came back to the campground, spent the night, got up super early the next day, and it was on my way to my next destination. Stay tuned.